Sky here, cooking with Sky. We're gonna make some vegan tikka masala, perhaps. And right now I've got the pan's already hot, and we've got minced garlic and diced onion. I'm gonna go ahead and toss those in the pan. Show that real quick. My kitchen is a mess, by the way. Okay, so there's that. Minced garlic, diced onion. That's probably really loud. Next is to get the cauliflower ready. Yeah, I forgot I wanted to do rice. Okay. Cauliflower. It's been a while since I've worked with cauliflower. Turn this down. Just get that kind of simmer. The best way to deal with cauliflower is break off the outer stem as much as possible. I feel like I'm close to the camera. Okay, and we cut out the core. Kind of the center of the core. Possible. Probably should have prepped this a little bit better earlier. I just got done mowing my lawn, so it's already dark outside. Oops, I'm spilling all over the floor. So, decord. Let me, I don't really have a compost bin like I wish I did. Go ahead and dump this in the trash. From here, we can just kind of break off some of these florets. This. It's probably loud, I apologize. kind of want bite-sized cauliflower. It's okay to have like little pieces, but I kind of want, I want it kind of a little bit larger than that. Like that size is okay, but let's just breaking up by hand. Chop up a few of these pieces. Well, that's on the floor now. Garlic's starting to get to me. Hey there. I haven't really watched much of that vegan teacher, but I'm not a huge fan of anyone that's like super like aggressive kind of vegan, if that makes sense. I'm probably not as vegan as other people. There's all those different types of vegans. But yeah. So far, all I've got is my stream setup is just my phone. But so far, I've got a sauteing onion and garlic, and I'm chopping up cauliflower, making a vegan tikka masala. So yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said, it's been a while since I've worked with cauliflower. I've been wanting to make this dish for quite some time. Now I'm kind of cheating, sort of. I kind of have a recipe for making the actual like sauce for the vegan tikka masala, but I'm forgot a jar. So this is just the Maya Kamal vegan tikka masala Indian simmer sauce. So mild. So I'm doing this with cauliflower and chickpeas. I'm going to do it over white rice. Now I don't have basmati rice, but I do have tons of normal white rice. Long grain white rice. Let's see here. It's going to be a lot of cauliflower. It's also going to be a pretty big mess. If you hear a banging in the background, it's my washing machine doing some laundry. I'm actually being a responsible adult. I'm cooking, I'm doing laundry, I just finished mowing my lawn. I've got a landscaper friend coming to work on my trees tomorrow. So yeah. There's the battery for the lawnmower. Still charging. Should have done this prep work beforehand. I'm terrible at prepping for cooking. probably plenty of cauliflower chopped up. Get rid of some of these stems. Okay, let me get my, where's that pot? Like I said, my kitchen's a mess. Go ahead, I might as well use all the cauliflower. Alright, there's our cauliflower. Go ahead and turn the heat back up. Go ahead and add that. Oops. That's going to fill up the pan. It's probably way too much cauliflower, to be honest with you. There's a lot of cauliflower. Pretty much fills up the pan. Probably shouldn't have used a whole head. Let's see here, chickpeas. Show you the food. Cauliflower and chickpeas. I'm gonna go get the rest is up here. Go ahead and add our seasoning. So I've got ground ginger, probably should have chopped up the cauliflower smaller and not use as much. We got Chinese 5 spice. Got a little bit of chili powder. Nice general coating. That's going to add the heat. Smoked paprika. A little bit of onion powder, not too much because that's pretty overpowering. Our curry powder. Use quite a bit of curry powder. And garlic powder, of course. Gotta have garlic powder. Stir that in a little bit. You know what? I just realized I was gonna steam the cauliflower a little bit, or blanch it. I mean, not steam it. But I forgot to do that. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and add the sauce. Smells good. Yeah, I think I will add a little bit of coconut milk to this. Either a can of coconut milk or a can of coconut cream, one or the other. Because it's definitely going to be very... needs more liquid. I could have used tofu in this, but I don't want to have to prepare the tofu. I have tofu, I just don't really want to take the time to work on that. That's good. Kind of stir that in. I only used 2 cloves of garlic. I probably could have used more. But I did use garlic powder, so. Get this cauliflower kind of coated in here. My onions and stuff are falling outside of the pan. Yeah, I'm going to add, let's see, do I want coconut milk or coconut cream? I think. I'm going to do the coconut milk. I really need to clean this kitchen up. I need to get my rice started. Get this stirred in. Okay, it's more creamy than I probably anticipated it to be. Probably will have to add more seasoning. Too bad I don't have ground masala. That's really what I need. Yeah, I really should have chopped up this cauliflower more. Live and learn. Yeah, more curry powder and more ground ginger. Let's see what's actually in this sauce. Let's see, water, tomato paste, coconut cream, sunflower oil, ginger, spices including paprika, garlic, pepper, cane sugar, sea salt, lemon juice, cilantro, chickpea flour. Could add chickpea flour. Trying to be. Also, hello. I'm terrible at reading chat, especially on mobile streams. Let me show you the food here in a moment once I get this stirred in. This is my first attempt at vegan tikka masala. I really should have blanched the cauliflower, and I really should have chopped it up more. Being vegan is actually not hard. The hard part is being lazy. So I'm kind of a lazy vegan, so I end up ordering out a lot. I'm trying to really get back into cooking now. So there's the food so far. That's cauliflower with chickpeas, onion, and garlic, and our just jar sauce that we got, and then a can of coconut milk. Probably could have done coconut cream, but did coconut milk instead. So that's gonna start cooking. So I got that on medium heat. I'm gonna go ahead and get my rice ready. So I've got so many jars of rice because I bought a really large bag, and a sack of potatoes started rotting out through the plastic and messing up the rice, so I had to empty the good rice out of the bag into jars. And that's tight. Alright, yeah, look something up real quick. I always forget about my rice. I think I know what it is. If I can spell it right. Can't remember if it's 2 parts water, 1 part rice. I think that's what it is, but double check. Candle fire's so slow. Here we go, perfect white rice. Oh yes, butter. Wait, here's the recipe. Melt butter in a medium saucepan over medium heat. Add rice and stir to coat. Bring to a boil. Hold on, there's more to it than that. One cup water per 1 cup rice. That might be right. Man, it's been a while since I've used this Kindle. Okay. Let's see here. They have 2 cups water, 1 cup rice, so. Melt butter in medium saucepan over medium heat. Add rice and stir to coat. Cook until rice grains begin to turn. 1 to 2 minutes. Do not brown. Add water and salt. Bring to a boil. Reduce heat to low. Cover and let simmer for 14 or 15 minutes. Do not lift lid. I'm trying to remember if that's actually how I did it. That doesn't sound right to me. But we'll do it. 2 cups for everyone. Yeah, okay. have a really nifty rice cleaner. So let me see. Probably just 1 cup of rice because rice expands, and I don't need a whole lot of rice. I can always just cook more later. Let me get this rice cleaned. Rice is cleaned. Now then, butter and medium sauce. How much butter? Say 2 teaspoons. I like Earth Balance vegan butter. It actually tastes really close to butter, so. Do this on this back burner here. Measuring spoon. Teaspoon or tablespoon? 2 teaspoons. Measuring cups. Huh. Well, just use our butter knife and eyeball it. Sure. Alright, get that burner on. Yeah, stir our Tikka masala. I put a lid on this just to kind of capture that steam. I think I am going to add chickpea flour to kind of thicken this up. I really should have chopped up the cauliflower more and not used as much. There, we need more butter. Let's see. Melt butter, medium heat. Add rice and stir to coat. Cook until rice begins to turn. 1 to 2 minutes. Do not brown. Add water and salt. Okay. Now we bring it to a boil. Let me get my lid here. Check that one with the lid. I don't need this anymore. Let's see here. What's your favorite vegan meal you've had? I made a vegan mushroom steak out of portobello mushrooms, and that was pretty good. I have made a few things of vegan sushi. The first time I made vegan sushi was the best time I made vegan sushi. Quite haven't been able to capture that flavor and stuff since the first time. I made tofu katsu for a charity stream before. That was a lot of fun. I've made a few vegan. I've made a vegan mac and cheese for a family gathering of people that are not vegan. My cousin, who will eat pretty much anything, absolutely loved it, and he actually asked me recently. I saw him Friday, and he asked if I was going to make that again because he really liked it. Okay. Time to add our rice here. Try to get as much of it in there as possible. Stir that. Use just a spoon. I really wish I just had a rice cooker. That would make things better. Okay, let that cook for about a minute. Where's my here? Filtered water. So 2 cups of water for 1 cup of rice. But the way I did it, I can't remember if I did it with a little bit more water or a little bit less water. I'm going to go ahead, add our water in. I feel like 1 cup is probably enough. I think it was just a little bit less than 2 cups. So it was like 1 cup rice, 1.5 cups of water or something. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Where's my lid for that? Also in the sink. Okay. Add salt. How much salt do they have? Like half a teaspoon? Okay, well, I like lots of salt, so. Okay. Kind of stir that up. Get sides. Add water and salt. Bring to a boil. So get that to a boil real quick. Stir this up. This is boiling. Tikka masala. It's looking good. Make sure that cauliflower's getting cooked down. Could use a little bit more garlic powder. And some more curry powder. Then I'm going to add salt and pepper. like singing. I have some. I used to stream Twitch scenes before that got taken down. I enjoy it, but I'm not good at it. Don't ask me to sing for you, though. I sing to myself. I do sing at work occasionally if I'm by myself or just in that mood. I need to turn this water up a little bit warmer. Get that cooked up. How did that taste? Yeah, that's good. Oh, I need to edit that. I totally forgot about the channel points. This is just kind of a quick cooking stream, so probably wouldn't do that. What do I do? Bring to boil, reduce heat to low, cover and let simmer for 15 minutes. Okay. Let's see what this is. Here's the Tikka. It's hot. Very hot. Oh, chickpeas taste good. The cauliflower just really needs to get cooked down. That's really all to it. Okay, our rice is boiling. Adding lid, turning to low heat for 15 minutes. While that's going off, we're working on that, we'll do a little bit of cleaning. Probably could add a little bit more spice, but I think I'm fine. Cover this back up. Throw some more trash away. So I'm really trying to get back into cooking. I kind of took a long hiatus throughout the summer. Did a cooking stream not too long ago. Made some vegan fettuccine alfredo. And I was gonna make spaghetti yesterday, and my spaghetti sauce, and I don't have any spaghetti though. I didn't have time. I didn't do anything. Well, I had the time. I was lazy yesterday. I didn't do anything yesterday. Starting to sizzle out some more. Stir this again. Let me add some chickpea flour to this. I forgot to add that. Get that a little thicker. Actually, I haven't opened this chickpea flour yet. I'm trying to remember why I bought chickpea flour. I think I was going to use it to make biscuits or something. I don't know how much I would have to add to thicken it up. Looks like quite a bit. Sprayed that stuff all over me. Alright. Get a paper towel, wipe that up. Check on my laundry. My washer has 7 minutes left. The rice has about 10 minutes left before I move it off the heat. I think that's right. Yeah, let it cover and let simmer for 15 minutes. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and lower the heat down to kind of a low simmer for the tikka masala. So yeah, in the future plans of making this recipe, chop up our cauliflower a little bit more, use less. Probably blanch the cauliflower before I start cooking with it. And probably use coconut cream instead of coconut milk. So we're figuring it out. Alright, let me think if there's anything else I can talk about. So yeah, as I was saying, I want to make my spaghetti sauce. I've got tons of cans of like tomatoes and tomato paste and what else did I add? Tomato sauce. I use the diced tomatoes with green chilies. A lot of the stuff at Aldi's for pretty cheap. I would like to get some fresh tomatoes for that recipe though. I can also use. I thought about using my plant-based sausage, but what I have left is more Mexican type sausage, really spicy. So I think I'll just hold off on that. I have used the beef crumbles in there before on one of my sauces that I made. I also am running low on basil. As in, my plants outside are getting bit pretty hard by the cold. I'll go ahead and show you the food now. So that's simmering quite nicely there. It smells pretty good. Rice has about a little under 8 minutes left on the burner before we move over to the warm place to let it cool down for about 5 minutes then, and then we fluff it up with a fork. There we go. You can kind of see me from there. Oh. Any questions? You probably left already. So right now we're just waiting for the rice to cook. We're waiting for the tikka masala to simmer down a little bit. Simmer on low. Get that cauliflower cooked in more. Just give that a good stir. It's kind of my only worry about this is the cauliflower not being cooked down. Still being chunky, hard to eat. Probably could have done 2 cans of chickpeas, to be honest with you. Here's the cauliflower. There's a chickpea on there. Tastes good, so that's a good thing. Cauliflower still has quite a bite to it, so hopefully it'll cook down a little bit more. Got about 4 minutes left on the rice before we move it off of the heat. And then wait 5 more minutes for it to cool. Hope I did that right. I really do. It's been such a long time since I made rice. If it's a bust, then it's a bust. Again, really should be using basmati rice for this. But we're not. Alright. Pretty good angle here. I never did advertise the stream. My friends are probably like, you streamed? Last time I did a cooking stream, no one watched. Actually, no, last time I did plant stream no one watched. Let me pull up Discord on my Kindle. Washer is done. Yeah, slow. That's probably loud. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's just so slow. Get the advertisements out. Advertising light. People are going to be disappointed when they come into the stream and I'm almost done streaming. Oops. That's not what I want. Turtles. Yeah, post. Sure. And there's the rice. Turn that off. Move that over. And now 5 minutes. Though I actually do like to wait a little bit longer than 5 minutes. So I'm going to put this back up. There we go. Start this again. Okay. I don't really have much to say. That's why I don't usually do mobile cooking streams, because I don't have much to say and usually it goes a little bit faster. You gotta switch out my laundry. BRB. Be right back. I'll be just gotta put the load of dried stuff on my bed and then switch the washer stuff to the dryer. Maybe start another dryer or washer load. So you got about a minute and a half on the rice. Alright, dry started. I'll get the lid of the flush into the washer in a moment. About 15 seconds left on the rice, plus another minute. I like to wait a little longer. But yeah. Yep, there's that. Go ahead and turn this off. Tikka. Hey Jedi. I started streaming like a long time ago. I just put out the advertisements like just now. So I'm actually almost done. So I've making vegan tikka masala with cauliflower chickpeas. And I've kind of learned some valuable lessons already. One, cut up cauliflower a little bit smaller chunks, and two, use less. I'll show you the food in a moment. You can kind of see what's on this, but I'll show you a close up of the actual pan. I'm waiting on the rice. Actually, I need to get that popped up and fluffed. Turned out pretty good though. Fluff my rice here. That actually turned out pretty good. That rice turned out like perfect. I know it's not basmati rice, but still, that's pretty good. Maybe one of the best batches of rice I've ever made. So now I know. 1 cup of rice and about 2.5 cups of water. Maybe a little bit more than 2.5. Anyway, so here is our tikka masala with cauliflower and chickpeas. We just added a can of vegan tikka masala. So I didn't make my own sauce, but I added a can of coconut milk. I wish I used coconut cream though. Here's a rice. It's looking very steamy and hot, but it's actually nice fluffed. So that worked out pretty well. And the cauliflower actually did get cooked down more than I thought it would, so that's a good thing. I was kind of worried about that. Let me get this plated. Here's a blue plate. Cutting board here. A little bit of rice. A little bit of tikka. I also did have diced onion and 2 cloves of minced garlic. I added a bunch of seasoning to it as well. So like a little bit of chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, Chinese 5-spice, or smoked paprika, onion powder, curry powder, salt and pepper. It probably could be seasoned a little bit more, but it's pretty good. Show off the plates here. So there we go. Yeah, probably will. Tomorrow's my day off. Having my landscaper friend come and work on taking out my trees, doing the tree work. And then, what else? It actually helps with focus. It's kind of cool. Great tree mascara. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna dig in and try this out. Kind of need a green with this, but I really don't have any green. I have Italian seasoning, but that's not really good for this. Still very hot. Hot and fresh. Alright, it's cooked perfectly. The cauliflower is cooked down just right. It's got tiniest little bite to it, and that's actually a good thing. You don't want it to just mush. The only I kind of wish I had potato with this. I think potato would have really brought the dish together. Maybe next time I make it, I will use potato. I do have a I'm not gonna know how to say it right, but I think it's jalfrezi. I think it's jalfrezi. I do have that, a jar of that stuff, so maybe make a potato and chickpea jalfrezi. But yeah, that tastes really good. I think it needs... I'll do basil. I'll throw some basil up on there. Basil is good with everything. Do they season with basil? I can't remember if Indian food is seasoned with basil. I know Italian is basil. This is not looking that hot. Actually, I think it said it had basil in this sauce. Cilantro. It's got cilantro. Cilantro. Yeah. So in this sauce, it's got water, tomato paste, freshly vine-ripened tomatoes, coconut cream, which is extracted coconut and water, safflower oil, ginger, spices, including paprika, garlic, evaporated cane sugar, sea salt, lemon juice concentrate, cilantro, chickpea flour, organic tapioca starch, serrano pepper, fenugreek leaves. That's it. I did add a little bit of chickpea flour to it to kind of thicken it up, because after I added a can of yeah, I added the chickpea flour to thicken it up because after I added the can of coconut milk that was very runny. I wanted it creamier than what the sauce was by itself, so added that. I could have done coconut cream. I probably should have, but it turned out alright, so I'm happy. Hot though. Like temperature wise hot. Probably could have added a little bit of cayenne pepper. But I just did some chili pepper. I could have done roasted, or not roasted, crushed red peppers too, but I don't like my food overly spicy, so I do like a little bit hint of spice. That's what I like. Yeah. I think that is gonna call it for the stream. We got our vegan tikka sauce made. There it is again. There it is in the pan. Which is the rice. The rice was cooked perfectly. Now I know how to make perfect rice again. It's been a while. I think when I first made vegan rice, or rice is already vegan, except for you usually use butter. I use vegan butter. First time I made rice, it was like pretty good, and then a few times after that, I didn't do it right. So the trick is for rice is to do, if you have 1 cup of rice, do about 1 and just a little bit over 1.5 cups of water. Then you do your, I don't think what I did before was this recipe that I looked at called for doing the butter, getting that all melted, adding your rice in, kind of stirring the rice in the butter for like a minute, kind of let that sit in there for about 1.5 minutes, minute or two, and then you add your water. Get it up to a boil. Then once it boils, turn the heat to low, wait about 15 minutes, get it off the burner, wait another 5 to 6 minutes. I like waiting a little bit longer than the 5 minutes recommended. Then open up the lid and fluff it up with a fork. Turn out great. So yeah, I think that's going to be it. Use butter or cheese? I use butter. Vegan butter. Just Earth Balance, which tastes pretty much just like butter. Like, the Earth Balance vegan butter tastes more like butter than the I can't believe it's not butter kind of stuff, which is disgusting. But yeah, I don't know when the next time I'll stream. Maybe I'll do a plant stream or another cooking stream tomorrow. I don't know. We're all just playing video games all day while they work on trees. Yeah. As always, stay happy, stay healthy. I will see you all next time. Bye.